Welcome back to Roosevelt Live Season 2. This segment of the national news, we're going to talk about the lady. Her name is Bethany. We remember her, the lady that claimed that someone came up and threw acid in her face. That never happened. Actually, she claimed, and I know I've said this before in other shows, but this stuff keeps happening, so I'm going to keep saying it. She claimed it was an African-American female. And we've heard this before, and I don't know what makes these people use African-Americans as the criminals all the time. Well, every African-American is not a criminal. And somehow they believe by using African-Americans that it seems more truthful. So she did it. She said it, I didn't. She said an African-American woman with her hair pulled back, athletic built, she claimed with earrings and ear, which I find it hard to believe that she was able to get all these descriptions from somebody just walking toward her. So I figured there was something wrong with the story from get-go. But anyway, she finally broke down and admitted that she went to the hardware store, or whatever one of the stores was, and she bought some Drano. She bought some Drano and a towel. And she went into a restroom and I guess put the Drano on the towel and patted it on her face. That's the reason why it seemed bizarre that her eyes were so, it was so clear around her eyes, no signs of any, I mean, somebody walked up to you and threw a cup of water in your face, whether you had sunglasses on or not. Unless you had swimming goggles on, to where it was tight to your face, or somewhere you were going diving, it was tight to your face, that stuff is going to run on the other side of those glasses, going to get in and around your eyes, it's going to run onto your lips, it's going to get maybe in your mouth, it's going to get on other parts of your body, and it's not going to just get just on your cheeks, on your chin, and on your forehead. It's ridiculous. So, I mean, obviously she was a dumb criminal, you know, and I heard people say, well, you know, I feel sorry for her. I don't feel sorry for anybody that went out there. According to her parents now, they said there was no signs of anything wrong with her. They believe their daughter 100%. The mother and the father both spoke on their daughter's behalf. That's what they should have done. That's their daughter. You stand behind your children. I don't have a problem with that. I think it was a good thing. But obviously something mentally is wrong with her. I saw her photos before she threw the acid in her face. The lady wasn't ugly. Oh, I'm sorry. She didn't throw the acid in her face. But I saw her photos before she put the acid in her face, or the Drano in her face. And she claimed after she got busted that she was trying to commit suicide. Well, I'm going to tell you something. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a scientist. But somehow, I don't see how you commit suicide by patting Drano on your face. Now, maybe she turned the bottle up and drank the Drano. Hey, yeah, you're going to commit a suicide, all right? It's going to be painful too. But I've never heard of anybody being successful or even attempting to commit suicide by putting Drano on a towel and patting it on their face. So I don't believe for 1 second that she was trying to commit suicide and then saying that, well, if that doesn't work, then at least I'll get a face job out of it. That's nonsense. She used that excuse after she got busted. That's the only thing it makes no sense to say you're trying to commit suicide. It's ridiculous. Drink the Drano. I'm not advocating that people drink Drano, but if you're really trying to kill yourself, you would have drank the Drano and not patted it on your face. Because patting it on your face is not going to do anything other than disfigure your face, but it's definitely not going to kill you. You're not going to be successful. Let's put it that way, if you were literally trying to take your life as she claimed. But obviously we know she's a liar. So by her saying anything, we can't take anything she says to heart because she's a liar. Why couldn't she blame it on a white female? Why couldn't she blame it on a white male? Why you got to blame it on an African-American woman? You got the police out there looking for somebody that don't exist. At least not in this case anyway. I mean, who would remember earrings in someone's ear? Several earrings in her ear. Who would remember that? First of all, a lady walking toward you. So how did you get an opportunity to see what's in her ear? It's just stupid. I mean, she gave too many details. Let's show you how, you know, off the wall she was overall. But I'm just thinking, I have no sympathy for the lady whatsoever, and no one else really should either. And she should be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law because she wastes law enforcement time when they could be out there hunting for actual criminals. They were out there hunting for somebody that didn't exist. She even gave a composite. She even had a composite drawing of the lady done. This lady is crazy. She went out there and sit down with people, and they drew out photos, not photos, they drew composite drawings, obviously, of this lady that didn't even exist. Now, what if they'd have drew someone that resembles someone, and somebody would have got arrested and questioned about something that they didn't even do because this quack cuckoo is out there accusing a black female of throwing something in her face that never happened. And I saw the news. I watched all the people on the different news outlets saying that we feel sorry for her. We feel sorry for her. I don't have no sympathy whatsoever. I think whatever money that was wasted, she should pay it back. I mean, this is not a kid. I think they said she was 28 years old. So she's not a kid. She's a grown woman, almost 30. So what made her flip out? Maybe she was crazy all along. I don't know. But she wound up with one of the gyms that she went to. Donated $1,000. They want their money back, obviously. They said they could donate it to another a charity or something, or that really deserved the money. She had an account set up in her mother's name. They allegedly she had $20,000 that people had poured into that account. Some other companies, a small business, had sent money in. I think at the last count, it was some $24,000 here or there that had been donated to this lady's cause that didn't deserve it. Okay, she's sitting there with that band-aid on her head, looking like some freaking cartoon character, talking about, oh, I forgive her, and all these things. You forgive who? Yourself? Because that's who did it. You did it to yourself. I mean, I'm beside myself, and I'm not a happy camper when I see people not only, if you want to do damage to your own body, that's your business. But when you blame people that didn't do it, and I'm telling you, I've said this again, I said this in season 1, and I'm going to keep saying it as long as it keeps happening. As long as people keep doing things and then blaming African Americans for it, I'm going to keep talking about it. I mean, I know I got an email, somebody accused me of being a racist just recently, which was kind of funny in itself, but hey, they're entitled to their opinion. I'm going to keep on saying what I say as long as people keep doing things and keep blaming African Americans for it. And I don't care who says I'm a racist for that. I'll say that till the day I die. It doesn't matter. You can't just go around blaming one race for things they didn't do and then trying to get away with it because you think that's the best way to escape. That's the most believable story is to blame someone of color. And I'm not going to sit by and allow that to just be happening and don't say anything about it because it's wrong. And even if they were blaming someone that was of another race, if they didn't do it, it's still wrong. No matter who it was, if you blame someone that didn't do something, it's wrong. And that's all there is to it. And I'm going to speak out about that every time it happens. I'm going to bring it up. And people say, I'm getting tired of hearing him say something about that one. I'm getting tired of people doing it. So they're tired and I'm tired. We both tired together. So until it stops, I'll keep on doing it. But I don't have no sympathy for her. Just like I ain't have no sympathy for the people that had that balloon incident where they claimed their son was in that balloon thing that time. I mean, it was crazy. You got everybody on the news. I mean, I'm thinking, oh my God, I'm thinking, here's this kid. He's out there. He's 6 years old. He's in this balloon. What is he going to do? What if it crashes into a wall? What if it goes into the river, the ocean, whatever? I'm thinking, this is terrible. This kid must be really, really nervous. And then come find out it was all a hoax. All a hoax. People trying to get a reality show. Well, that's nonsense. And for I'm concerned, I think the father went to jail. I think he got 6 months. He should have got more time than that. I don't care. You don't stage an event like that and then pretend like it didn't happen. The little kid told on him. Because I guess when they were staging all this stuff, they forgot to tell little kids to lie. Thank goodness they didn't. Thank goodness they was innocent and they was telling the truth. And they was trying to hush him up because they realized that the kids were saying, I was upstairs in my room and all this other stuff, and they claimed he was in a freaking balloon. That's what happens. We have to almost be careful not to jump on the bandwagon too soon. Because we start trying to, help and send money and it's tugging on our heartstrings, and what happened? We find out it's a freaking hoax. So like this ding dong with the mask on her, or the bandage on her face. I mean, obviously her parents feel sorry. They say they're gonna get her whatever help she needs and stuff like that. She does need help. And as far as I'm concerned, whatever she did to her face should stay like that. No one should pay. And if her parents want to pay that, obviously that's their prerogative. If she get a job and pay for it, that's her prerogative. But I hope that there's no institution out there that's going to pay for her reconstructive surgery on her face. I don't even know if it's that. I'm not sure. Her nose was kind of messed up. But they showed a picture of a young lady that actually did get acid thrown on her face. And this lady here, face was messed up. All around her eyes, her lips, everything was messed up. It's almost like she had been burned. Well, acid will burn you. Almost like she was in a fire because her face was really messed up. A real person. See, this is a real person that got something thrown in their face. Not someone that maybe saw that, went out there and said, you know what, I can mimic that. But someone, well, she was a coward. Because why didn't you just take it and just dip your freaking head in it? And that, I mean, hey, I'm trying to be funny, but if you're going to go out there and act like you got burned by it, why don't you just go out there and go all out? Hey, you're wasting our time. And I thought it actually happened when I first heard it. I'm like, what crazy person would walk around and throw acid in their face? I mean, she even had the words down pat what the lady allegedly said to her, hey, pretty girl, or something crazy like that. And then so the lady threw acid in her face. Wow. What a twisted person. But no matter how twisted, no matter how crazy she might be, to pull a stunt like that, still should be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. She should be made to pay back all the time. that the police department spent in looking for this person that didn't exist.